y'all are enjoying yourself. Because we have more to come. So don't go away. But you still have time. You still have a lot of time to keep it your friends, your neighbors, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your husbands, your wives. Because yes, there is a lot more to see. Alrighty, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so guys, I just got here. Well, I got the notification an hour late actually. Well, I don't think the group sent out any group notice. I'm not always in Second Life. That's why I rely on group notices, because I do receive group notices in my email. But this time I didn't get any group notice. Which means VAW didn't send out any group notice. And because I didn't get any group notice in my email, I didn't know whether there is a wrestling show today or not. But I got a message in Twitter from J. Alexander Frost saying that the show is on, but that was like 56 minutes late. I don't know when he sent that, but when I checked my Twitter account, it says there that it was sent like 56 minutes ago. And well, when I got it, I immediately logged into my Second Life account and waited for everyone to rest. You know, rest means loads, because in Second Life everything needs to load, because everything is pulled from the server. And that goes with the avatars themselves, not just the objects but the avatars. Anyway, I'm here at VAW Elite. I wasn't able to prepare anything. I just logged in, open up OBS, and right now I'm here watching. And in the ring right now we have the wow. Okay, so J. Alexander Frost is the VAW champion. When did that happen? I don't know when that happened, but I'm looking at him right now, and he is the champion according to his title.
It is I.
And also according to that belt that he's wearing right now, that he is the VAW champion. Okay, so fan shirt. Okay, so let's go and accept this. Again, the reason why I was late is because I didn't know if there was going to be a show or not, because last week the show was cancelled. I was actually early last week, but the show was cancelled for this week. But I didn't log in immediately because I was doing something else, and I want to maximize the use of my time. So I was waiting for a group notice from the VAW group. Or fan group, I think that's what it's called. But there was no group notice, and because there was no group notice, I assumed there was no show today. Again, I only found out that there was a show because the current champion, the person you're looking at right now, J. Alexander Frost, sent me a tweet Thank you for the tweet. Imagine that, a champion tweeting to a measly uh, spectator or a measly fan. Anyway, I really appreciate the tweet because I learned that there is a show, or there was a show. And right now I'm here listening to J. Alexander Frost. So let's open the voice again. So right now we're listening to J. Alexander Frost address the crowd. And beside him is Gina Rose. Champion of the universe. So please indulge me. Come out and show your again, I don't know when J. Alexander Frost became the champion. Maybe it happened during that event that I missed. I think it's Whiteout. I think it's called Whiteout, something like that. It's not Macabre Dos, but I think it's Whiteout. I missed that event by a day, I think. It's really hard to really hard to schedule because of the time difference. Second Life time is very different from real life time. In my case, there is like a 3-hour difference, and that 3 hour is based on the current daylight saving time. If there is no daylight saving time, it's 2 hours. I really don't understand how time works back, in that other side of the planet. It seems that they're making time a lot more difficult than it should be.
First of all, I'm not looking to waste anyone's time, and you, woman, should show me some respect, because I am the face of VAW. Do you not see this amazing championship title around my waist? If it wasn't for me, all of these
okay, so let's go and zoom in on the stage, because there is somebody on stage, and I think J. Alexander Frost is addressing this person right here. So it's VAW show manager. So let's zoom back or zoom out and go back to the stage or the ring where J. Alexander is addressing the show manager.
matchmaking that you will be tossing around. It's gonna be a tag team match. It's gonna be a fatal four-way. It's gonna be a dog pile on a needle match. None of that stuff, okay? So therefore, me, as the champion, I have the right to request that you give me the time to recover. Well, for my match in about, 3 weeks,
Okay, so J. Alexander Frost is like whistling his way out of a match.
Pasta and Phil for the VAW Heavyweight Championship of the Universe, which is around my waist. Now let me make sure that I am back at 100%, and then you throw my name into any kind of title defense that you want. But I'm sure you want the face of Elite, me, J. Alexander Frost, and the VAW to be at 100%. Am I right?
Again, if the title of the live stream is wrong, I haven't checked actually. I just immediately ran OBS as soon as I logged into my Second Life account, and really haven't changed any of my live stream settings. So if the title of the live stream is different, then I apologize for that. I'm going to change that after the live stream. Only if the title is wrong. But if the title is correct, then I don't really need to change it if it's correct.
The little spurt of power and energy that I have. But that's okay. I knew that you would be a great general manager and that we go along great.
The show manager is saying something, but since I'm too far away from her, it's not audible. I'm not sure if anyone can hear what she's saying. Also, my avatar is under the stage. My goodness. As I've said earlier, I really didn't left the arena after last week. Last week's show was cancelled. I just logged out of Second Life. I exited Second Life, and with my avatar still in the arena. But this week they changed the arena. This is a new arena. What happened is when I logged back in, I found my avatar under the arena. Right now he is still down there. I'm going to get out of there after the show.
I will not do the match that you request. I will not do that. I'm a fighting champion, but you have an agenda because I'm white. You what? Oh, you can shove that limousine right up your butt, woman. What the heck? No, I'm not gonna go. No, I'm not gonna leave the arena. You can. What the fuck?
Bye-bye, Jay. Aw, poor Jay. Well, it seems
Okay, so I don't know what happened, but it seems that the champion was ordered off the stage. I don't know who told him to get off the stage, but he just did. He is now off the stage, and he's just waiting for Gina Rose to get off the stage as well. Maybe, well, Gina Rose is staying on stage. Maybe Gina Rose has a match or something, or maybe the show is over because look at that. That is the referee. The referee just left the arena. Well, it looks like Gina Rose has a match. That's why she's still here. And Gina, her opponent for this match is, who are you? My guess is it's Victory. So it's Victory versus Gina Rose. Okay, so this, I'm not sure if what match number this is, but for this live stream, this is the first match for this live stream. Again, I came in late because there was no group notice, and without receiving a notice, I wouldn't really know if there is a show or not. I rely on group notices because I'm not always in Second Life. And we have another avatar walking down, and she's walking down the well, she's in the arena right now. She's no longer walking down the ramp, and I think it's Alyce, because Alyce likes to carry things. She likes to bring things with her, like maybe a bat, a crowbar, or I guess anything he can grab his hands on. It could be a a plank of wood, or even a pipe, a steel pipe. But today she entered the ring carrying a crowbar. Again, I'm just guessing, but my guess is the wrestler that entered is Alyce. So let's check. Yup, it's Alyce. It's the VAW Women's Champion. Again, there shouldn't be a reason why there is a women's and a men's championship. This is Second Life. Male and female avatars are basically the same. The only thing that is different is their looks. But in Second Life, male and female avatars are basically the same. It's not like in real life where men are, or male people or males are stronger, has more muscle mass, more bone density, things like that, or has an advantage physically. But in Second Life, male and female avatars are basically the same. So you can do away with the women's championship and just combine the two into one championship. And again, we have Gina Rose down here. And over there at the center of the ring, we have Victory and Alyce. I'm not sure what they're doing. Gina Rose is not moving. My guess is if Gina Rose doesn't move in a few minutes, there's a strong chance that she got disconnected. And while at the center of the ring, we have Alyce and Victory doing the cha-cha. And the referee for this match is Rain. It's Rain. I'm not sure what they're doing. Again, it's lag. I think they are enjoying that. Someone is coming out from the back. Let's see who they are. We have Malachi, and who's this guy here? I don't know who the other guy is, but they're on stage watching the match. Let's take a look whether Gina Rose is still here. Yep, Gina Rose is still on the ring. Again, I don't know if Gina Rose is part of the match or she's just there standing doing nothing. Well, she's moving right now. Irish whip by Victory. What is Gina Rose going to do? Clothesline by Gina Rose on Victory. Ah, look at that. Looking at the camera, we have Gina Rose. And now Victory is down as well. Right now this match is somewhat slow. It needs to pick up a bit, or speed up a bit. We have Alyce. She is back up, and look at that, Gina Rose with the spear on Alyce, and then she followed that up with a series of punches. And now both Victory and Alyce are down. I guess you can say that Gina Rose has control of this match right now. And Gina Rose is addressing the crowd saying she's the best. Unfortunately, she got attacked from behind by Victory. What happened to her? Okay, so there she is. Again, she was attacked from behind by Victory. And now we have Alyce. I'm sure Alyce didn't appreciate that spear from Gina Rose a few minutes ago. And again, the referee is Rain. Alyce with a toe kick. Kick to the midsection by Alyce. And now we see Gina Rose bending forward. Now we have both ladies are doing the cha-cha with Victory just watching. Maybe Victory should partner with Rain. A series of headbutt by Alyce on Gina Rose. And Gina Rose is down. I'm not sure what Rain is doing. Is she even officiating, or is she just trying to look cute in the ring? And from behind Alyce, we see Victory. I think she's planning on doing something. Irish whip by Gina Rose with drop kick by Victory on Alyce. Alyce is down and Gina Rose is at the corner. There was an awesome drop kick by Victory on Alyce. From behind, by the way. So Alyce didn't see that coming. Too bad for her. But another drop kick. Wow. Okay. 2 drop kicks in a row by Victory on Alyce. And Gina Rose rolled away. And now we see Victory on the floor as well. She's at the corner. She needs to get away from that corner. Now we have Gina Rose looking at the Victory, with Alyce looking behind her. So she needs to be aware that Alyce is behind her. Okay, so we have a series of punches from Gina Rose. Alyce still just standing there. Maybe she's just watching everything happens or transpire. Oh, okay. Drop kick by Gina Rose on Victory. How was that possible? So, looking at my viewer, the drop kick was aimed at Alyce, but the one who got hit was Victory. Wow, wrestling magic. That can only happen in Second Life, and you'll only see that kind of drop kick in Second Life. As much as you enjoy watching WWE wrestling, it will not happen. Ooh, drop kick to the face by Gina Rose on Alyce after Gina Rose getting slapped by Alyce. I guess obviously Gina Rose didn't like getting slapped, and she answered back with a drop kick. And now we have a pin attempt. 1, 2, and there you go. There was a break. No. Yep. There was a break. Only a 2 count. That means Alyce is still the VAW champion. Oh, cyclone kick by Gina Rose on Alyce. Victory is up. I guess she recovered a bit. She's running on the other side of the ring. She's on the other side of the ring. He went behind Alyce and attacked Alyce from behind. Oh, no, Alyce, but Gina Rose. She went behind Gina Rose, and from there she attacked her with a move. And now we have a pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Gina Rose kicked out in 2. I don't know what happened, but Victory suddenly is, sitting or resting on the ropes while Gina Rose is up with Alyce kneeling down. Well, Alyce is now up as well. What's going to happen? Where is Alyce? What is Alyce thinking? A monkey flip by Alyce on Victory, and Victory landed hard. I'm not sure what Gina Rose is doing. She needs to take advantage of what's happening right now in the ring. While Alyce is distracted, she needs to finish her off. And there you go, a slap by Gina Rose on Alyce, followed by an Irish whip, and Alyce she's now at the corner. She needs to get away from that corner, and now Alyce is, I guess you can say that she's having an intimate relationship with the top turnbuckle. An intimate relationship with the top turnbuckle. And now Gina Rose's attention is on Victory. Victory is still, she was shaking her head. Ooh, Irish whip My goodness, again, Irish whip, and she was sent to the wrong direction. I don't know how they're doing that. And this time it's Victory's turn to have an intimate relationship with the top turnbuckle. So Gina Rose is taking care of both ladies. Ah, look at that. And Victory countered with a kick. And that sent Gina Rose on the mat. This time it's a Victory doing some damage. She's on the offensive. I see that Alyce is up again. Irish whip by Victory on Gina Rose. Ah, look at that. And Gina Rose was greeted with a spinning elbow from Alyce. So that was an accidental double team up by Alyce and Victory. I'm sure that was unintentional. Alyce teaming up with Victory, and of course there's the what do you call that? The sign again. I guess you can call it the sign. Alyce with the sign. Alyce likes to do that. She loves giving the sign or showing the sign to everyone. Her attention is still with Gina Rose, and Gina Rose is on her back right now. Irish whip by Alyce on Gina Rose, and Gina Rose went over the top rope and onto the concrete floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's some action on the ring. Alyce tried to pin Victory after that move, but Victory was able to kick out in two. And again, we have a kick out, but this time Alyce was the one to kicked out from Victory as Victory tries to pin her down for the win, but unfortunately Alyce kicked out. And of course, the mighty and powerful shove. My goodness, one of the most powerful moves in wrestling, the eye poke and the mighty shove. And Victory followed the shove with another shove. And Alyce countered with a shove herself. She countered the shove with a shove. We have a battle of shoves. A battle of shoves. I'm not sure what Alyce is doing. Maybe she's telling Victory how much she loves her. I wouldn't really know. Alyce with the Irish whip on Victory. And followed it with a leg lariat. And this time Victory is down. Where is Gina Rose? Okay, so Gina Rose is outside, taking her time. She's obviously resting. And we just saw Alyce pummeling Victory with a series of punches. So where is Alyce going? Again, Alyce is the VAW champion. And Alyce is saying, I can't hear you. Hear what? Here comes Victory. Victory is up, but Alyce doesn't know that. As Alyce slowly turns towards Victory. And here comes Victory with a killer rabbit super kick. So it's basically just a super kick. And look at that. Alyce is down. She almost went out of the ring because of that super kick by Victory. Oh, what happened? Wow. So after receiving the super kick from Victory, Alyce countered with a drop toe hold, which I didn't see. It just happened out of nowhere. Again, it's wrestling magic. Second Life wrestling magic. And now both wrestlers are not moving. They are they froze in time. Irish whip by Alyce, followed with a spinning elbow, and Victory is down. Let's take a look at Gina Rose. Gina Rose still there. We have a pin attempt. 1, 2, and there you go. Winner of the match is Alyce, the VAW champion, female or women's champion. Alyce. Gina Rose didn't do a lot. Well, she did something early in the match, but after she was thrown outside the ring, she never tried getting back inside the ring. Too bad. And look at that. I guess she got hurt too much. That's why she didn't attempt getting back into the ring. And now Gina Rose is mad that she lost. Okay, so still the VAW Women's Champion, Alyce. Okay, look at that. Gina Rose is already back. What's this? I'm getting some notices. So again, guys, the winner of this triple threat match between Alyce, Victory, and Gina Rose was Alyce, and she's still the VAW Women's Champion. She forgot something. Hey Alyce, you forgot your crowbar. So Alyce entered with a crowbar, and now she left without her crowbar. Where is her crowbar? Okay, so who's this guy? This guy just entered the ring. What are you doing? We have, oh, it's Mr. Spaghetti and Malachi. Mr. Spaghetti. I'm getting some lag, unfortunately. So Victory got up, slid slid off the ring, and now the three of them are heading back. And that's it. That's the match. I'm not sure if that was the main event match. It was too short for a main event match, but it was also a I believe it was a championship match for the VAW Women's Championship belt. Okay, so let's go listen to the commentator. What are you saying, ma'am?
You know, I can understand possibly being out here and supporting Victory, but why Malachi? I'm not understanding this. Like,
So the commentator is confused as to why Malachi is with Pasta or with Mr. Spaghetti. He should change his name to Mr. Spaghetti. Mr. Spaghetti is more descriptive, more creative. Okay, somebody is coming out from the back. Let's see. Who's this? Who's this? I don't know who you are. I actually don't know anyone. Okay, so we have the show manager, Pinky, and she's having some difficulty entering the ring. That is not how you enter the ring, ma'am. And she's carrying her clipboard. Is she the show manager or the secretary? My guess is she's still trying to enter the ring, or maybe she's not. She isn't really going to enter the ring. Maybe she just wants to stand on the stairs. Something happened to the stairs. Look at that. She fell off the stairs. Those are steel stairs, and she fell. She fell off the stairs. Wow. Those stairs are dangerous. Okay, those stairs are dangerous. Because the show manager could have gotten hurt because of those stairs.
All right. Now, it's been a whirlwind of days ever since I have been announced as the general manager of Elite. I understand that I have done many things under my anonymous role that has taken the VAW.
Let's go and listen to what the manager is saying.
Finally made announcements under my real identity. I'm not looking to stop anytime soon. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when we had the wonderful Jay here to grace us with his presence, we have the biggest free per view in VAW history coming up, Undisputed, and it is entering its seventh year shortly. Now, every single member of the roster from Elite to Turbulence Reloaded are all looking to claim their spot and cement their legacy. With that in mind, I do have a couple more ideas I want to run by you guys tonight, with the first being
Wait.
oh God.
Wait. Hold on. I know everybody missed me. It's okay. Listen,
Twice
I
in
can
one
tell that.
night.
Okay. First of all, don't interrupt me. I can tell that you're hard.
Okay, so somebody just interrupted the show manager.
Fucking steps. What happened? You're Bigfoot? Are your feet too heavy?
Let's take a look who interrupted the show manager. My guess is it's Henry Parker.
Just give me a second. She just went through a very hard fought battle. My woman right here. Just yep. Take it easy. All right. There we go. All right. So, anyways, like I was saying,
Pinky, it seems as though you have a lot of ideas.
So it seems that Henry Parker interrupted the show manager. I don't know why. Maybe he has something to say that the manager, the show manager, or the manager of Elite needs to hear.
Well, actually,
No. Shh, it's okay. Don't speak. Let me let you in on a few things, okay? Seeing as you're basically new around here, I have to tell you. I mean, the culture. Skillix is resting, okay? He just had a hellacious match. I don't blame the guy. He's resting, okay? As for myself, let me tell you about me. All right, Jasmine, Pinky, everybody, listen up.
Hmm.
I'm arguably not. You know what? I am. I really am the best wrestler on the grid. I'm the most dynamic, athletic, groundbreaking wrestler that Second Life Professional Wrestling has ever laid eyes on. I'm polarizing. I'm sexy. Why are you That's not funny. I'm okay. I'm sexy. And you know what? You know what? What else? My mask is always shiny. I mean, when you think about it, right? I'm really just a Native American heartthrob. And let me tell you, he's not here, but you have Skillix, the other half of the brains behind the culture. He doesn't speak much. I tell you, once that bell rings, he's the most dangerous man that SL Wrestling has ever seen. From his kicks to his wide range of striking abilities. Sorry. I actually wrote this on my hand. I want to remember everything. I don't want to praise my friends halfway. To his methodical movements, there's no doubt that the man is a future Hall of Famer. And what does that say? Then don't get me started on the beautiful, talented VAW Women's Champion. Woo! That has more power in her right fist than most men do in their entire arm. Anyways, Pinky, as you can tell, right? As you can tell, I love us. I love the culture. I love myself. I love Alyce, and I love Skillix. Do you have anything to say about this? Are you on our side? Do I need to talk you into it? What's going on?
are you done?
Well, first off, I really don't appreciate you disrespecting me like that.
Shut the hell up. As I was
That's
trying to say before I was rudely interrupted on my show, I have lots of plans. And with all that breath you just wasted, you're actually wrong. I do have plans for you. You especially, Henry. I do care about the culture. I mean, Alyce was in a match earlier. Skillix was in a match earlier, which leaves you. And I have someone very special in mind for you. You will be facing someone right now that I signed to the Elite roster earlier today. And I'm more than sure that this is an individual that you will remember very, very well. So best of luck on your match.
Oh. A mystery opponent. Well. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems Henry will have a match, and it's coming up, and it's against somebody from the back. Who that somebody is, well, I have no idea. Only the manager knows who that is. Of course, we will eventually find out who that is in just a few seconds or even minutes. So, it's Henry Parker versus a mystery opponent. And that mystery opponent is none other than the cameraman. Okay, so Alyce is, she's walking back. She went back. I don't know why she went back. But right now, we're just waiting for Henry Parker's opponent in this match. And Henry Parker is getting restless, and there you go, the opponent. Let's take a look who the opponent is. It's this guy, James Kaos Ricker. So his name is James Kaos Ricker, or Riker. It could be Ricker, it could be Riker. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And we just saw Henry Parker got out of the ring. And someone is coming out. Who's that guy? There is another guy who came out from the back. It's the referee. Okay, so the referee came out from the back to officiate this match. A match between Henry Parker and what's his name again? James Kaos Ricker. Henry Parker is saying something about not calling the match. Henry Parker is, what is he doing? He is leaving. Nope, he's not. He only threatened to leave, but he's back. So it's James Kaos Ricker or Ricker. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. So we have James the Chaos versus Henry Parker. And I see that James has those stiff hands. James the Stiff Hands Kaos Ricker. Is the match going to happen? I don't know, maybe it will. Well, it's happening. And that shove is so mighty that Henry Parker was thrown out the ring or outside the ring, and James followed that up with a clothesline, but it was not just an ordinary clothesline. It was a very colorful clothesline with clothes hanging. Henry Parker is getting hit with those stiff hands. And what move was that? Those stiff hands are very dangerous. Look at that. James is very mobile, except for his stiff hands. It looks weird, actually. I don't know why, but it looks weird. Look at those hands. Those James has big hands, and because they're big, uh, they're so big that you can't miss looking at them, especially at how stiff his hands are. And look at that, Henry with a punch, and James with a slap. There's no way James can punch with those stiff hands. Henry with a couple of leg kicks. James with a clothesline, stiff hand clothesline, but Henry got out of the way. He rolled out of the way actually, and nice, the mighty stomp, followed with a drop kick to James' knees, or just knee, left knee to be exact. A drop kick to James' left knee. Those stiff hands are not helping James in any way. It's just making they're making him look weird. Ah, look at that. He's now doing a dance move. I think that's the one of those latest dance moves that every kids are doing. James with a splash, stiff hand splash, followed with a, well, look at that. James is dragging Henry with his stiff hands. Those stiff hands, I said earlier, those are dangerous. Stiff hands are dangerous. James with a stiff hand Irish whip on Henry Parker. Henry Parker moving so ever slowly, bounce off the ropes. And now they're looking at each other, a charging stiff hand lariat. Okay, James with a charging stiff hand lariat. So basically, at this stage of the match, Henry Parker is just taking a beating, a stiff hand beating from James, from stiff hand James. So stiff hand James, or hands, because he has two of them. Stiff hands James tried to pin Henry Parker, but Henry Parker kicked out in two, and now he's up, but James is on top of Henry with a kick to the midsection. Oh, and then James typed slash power bomb. Ah, nice. So I guess you can call that stiff hand power bomb, but of course Henry Parker is countering. He is countering, and there you go. James stiff hands fell on the mat after a series of counter punches by Henry Parker. And it seems that Henry Parker is working on James stiff hands legs, followed by a series of stomps. And is he going to fly? I'm very sure that Henry Parker is not afraid to fly, and I don't know why. Oh, he's setting up for a super kick. Let's see. Will James tip hands? No. He didn't do the super kick. Oh my goodness. Omega's rat. So that is like James tip hands finishing move. A series of suplex. Another German suplex. That's how many is that? I think that's the 100th time. Again with a series of German suplex by Stiff Hand James on Henry Parker. So again, you call that the Stiff Hands Omega Rat. You need to put the words stiff hands to make it really descriptive and menacing and powerful and scary and intimidating. Okay, so Henry Parker rolled out of the ring. I can't blame him for doing that, because he just received how many? I think that was like 1,000,000 German suplexes from Stiff Hand James. And is Henry Parker actually leaving? Oh, look at that. Stiff Hand James is also out of the ring, and he is following Henry Parker while favoring his right leg. There is something wrong with Stiff Hand James' head. Look at that. There is a hole in his head. My goodness. Okay, so from the back, we have Kairee Paramour and his friend Kailen Rain Fontaine. And now, I think they're going to beat up Stiff Hands James. Kailen is holding a steel chair, and I think Kairee is also holding something. Kairee is holding a magic wand. I think that is a magic wand. As you know, he is a magical princess. Now I'm confused. It could be Kairee or it could be Kailen. Because they kind of look the same. I don't know why. They have the same style for some reason. Look at that. Kairee is holding Stiff Hands James Stiff Hands. What? It's hard to say. Stiff Hands James Stiff Hands. Or should it be Stiff Hands James's Stiff Hands? In any case, I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't know why they're doing that to Stiff Hands James. Irish whip by Kairee. And we see Stiff Hands James. Where did he go? He is inside the ring now. So here comes the chair from Kailen. Chair shot, boom, right there. Okay. Big chair shot by Kailen on stiff hands James's leg. I think that's the left leg. Right now, I have no idea what's happening, or I have no idea why they're doing this to stiff hands James. They're basically helping Henry Parker right now. And Kairee is very happy with what they're doing with stiff hands James. And now Kairee is on his side. What are they doing? Maybe they think they're in a picnic or something.
Here you are, once again, like the little veteran that you are, trying to take our spotlight. No, it's not happening. I'm so sorry that we spoil your big return, but that's just how things are. Welcome back, Rich. By the way, in case you just didn't know, the Illuminati runs this show, and as of right now, you're just an extra. And honestly, it getting pretty sick and tired of this industry's obsession with big guys. So as far as I'm concerned, Omega, we will gladly get rid of you and envision the industry's outlook on us slender, curvy people. You're just a target. Another target in the crossfire. Sorry, that's how it is. Now hit our music! Let's hit, Clayton.
Okay, so Kailen and Kairee left stiff hands James after beating him up. So stiff hands James got beaten up by Kailen and Kairee. I'm telling you, it's those stiff hands, because a lot of wrestlers or even other avatars are getting creeped out by those stiff hands. I'm just watching, I'm just a spectator, I'm just a fan, and seeing those stiff hands makes me feel creeped out. It looks weird. And there goes stiff hands James, favoring his right leg with his right stiff hand. Okay, so that was a very uneventful main event.
That is not a really good thing. So already into the first night here, it looks like he is starting to live in.
Well, I wouldn't really say it's uneventful. We saw a chair shot on stiff hand James.
Please don't skip our next show. We'll be on Thursday.
Oh, it's over.
Episode of
So that was the main event of the night.
Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is
Also, um, to VAW, please don't forget to send out a group notice. Send out a group notice. I wouldn't know if there is a show if you don't send out a group notice. Again, thanks to the current VAW champion, J. Alexander Frost, for sending me a tweet, or for tweeting out that the show is happening. But it was late, but still, better late than never. So again, thanks to the current VAW champion, J. Alexander Frost. Okay, so guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed watching this late and short live stream of VAW Elite. And if you guys enjoyed it and you want to see more, all you have to do is like the video, share to your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you have any comments, questions, or reactions, please post them in the comments section below. If you would like to support the channel, well, use the links in the description of the video. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you hopefully in VAW Turbulence Reloaded. Bye bye.